Aloha! Today I'm going to teach you how to sew fillable and reusable fabric Easter eggs. They are super beginner friendly, very easy and very quick project to make. The pattern is down below in the link in the description box. Click on that and it will take you to the printable pattern pieces that come in 6 different sizes. If you are watching on my website, www.alohasewingcompany.com, welcome and sew along. Each one of these eggs only takes about 5 to 10 minutes to make on your first try, and you'll get faster and faster as you go. So this is what it looks like when it's all finished. You can fill the backs that have an envelope backing with candy or treats or toys or whatever you're going to use it for, decoration, party, favors, whatever it may be. And because the pattern comes in 6 different sizes, it can fit a wide range of things. You will have the traditional 2x3 inch Easter egg pattern all the way up to a jumbo size 7x9 inch. After you have printed out my pattern pieces, go ahead and decide which size egg that you're going to make. I'm going to make the 3.5 by 5 inch egg, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that out, and then I'm going to get the fabric for the front of my egg, lay it right side down. The pretty face of the fabric should be down, and place your pattern piece on top of the back of your fabric and trace all the way around it. Remember, this is the front of your egg. You can use contrasting fabric or the same fabric for the back. So here is my egg shape already traced, and I'm going to cut all the way around it, leaving about 1 inch on the top and the bottom away from your traced lines. Now you're going to go ahead and fold this in half, and you're going to use this as a measuring guide to make the 2 back fabric pieces. Here is the fabric that I'm using for the back. I have the right side of the fabric facing up and the wrong side is closed together. And now you're going to line the front part of your egg with this back fabric, with the fabric right sides facing up. We're going to cut along both sides and leave about 1/2 inch or a finger's width of extra fabric across the top of the back 2 pieces of fabric. Here I am cutting only one of them, and here in a second I will cut the second one, and you're going to do both of them the same way. You can see it's a little bit longer. Now use this piece and make an identical cut using that as your measuring guide. Now that I have both of the back fabric pieces cut, I'm going to keep them folded, and remember, the right side of your fabric, the pretty side, should be facing out with the wrong sides together. Press this flat with your iron to get out any wrinkles and to make that crease right where the fold is, and top stitch along the top of your fold using about a 1/4 inch seam allowance. This is optional, but I like to do this to keep the fabric always in place when they're washed. Here it is all sewn right there at the fold of the fabric, and I did that for each one. Now we're gonna grab the front fabric piece of our egg and make sure that you're going to put it the right side up. The pretty side of your fabric should be facing up. And then get one of the back pieces of your egg and the folded part, flip it so that it's on the bottom, and then line it up right to the top of the front part of your Easter egg fabric. Then you're going to get the other piece for the back. The folded part should be on the top, and place that aligning with the bottom of the fabric. This is going to overlap, and that's what you want because it has an envelope backing, and you want to layer it just like I have it here so that the top won't allow anything to fall out of the egg when it's all finished and made. Go ahead and place 1 single pin right in the middle to secure that envelope backing, and then you're going to turn this over and give it 1 pin on the bottom, 1 pin on top. Do a couple more if it makes it easier for you, but make sure that you're pinning inside of the egg, not around the edges. Now you're going to take it to your sewing machine, and using the line that you traced the pattern piece out from, go ahead and sew all the way around. Use small, short stitches and sew slowly around those curves to make sure that they're nice and crisp. Go ahead and take all of your pins out if you haven't already, and we're going to cut all the way around our Easter egg sewing line. Make sure you leave about 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch from the actual sewn line of your Easter egg so that your ends don't fray and it come unstitched. Once you finish cutting this out, you're going to cut slits around any of the curves of your Easter egg, right up to the stitch line, but making sure you don't actually cut through the stitch line. You're doing this because when you flip it right side out, it'll allow the fabric to lay smoothly along the seams of those curves instead of puckering and not giving you an Easter egg shape. Now that I'm done cutting the notches all the way around my curves of my egg, I'm going to flip it over to the envelope backing, and you're going to turn this egg right side out. Use your fingers to smoothen out all those nice seams and any of the curves. I also like to go through all of the seam with a chopstick to really smoothen them out nicely. Once you're done smoothing out all those seams, go ahead and iron it flat to get out any wrinkles and to hold it secure in place. And you are done sewing these now. They're super adorable. They're great for Easter, Easter egg hunts, Easter basket fillers. I've also used them as class party favors, and I stuffed them with little toys. I've stuffed them with candy. The bigger ones for my teenagers, I stuff with makeup and stuff like that they like. And I've also stuffed them with polyfill to make cute little stuffed Easter egg pillows. The best part about making these is that they're reusable, they're washable. You can use them over and over again. And one day I'll pass the ones that we use in our family Easter egg hunts down to my children's children so that my kids can use them in their Easter egg hunts. Just a little bit of nostalgia for them. And they're so quick and easy to make. The first one might take you 5 or 10 minutes, and then you'll just get quicker and quicker after that. Great scrap buster project to get rid of all your leftover scraps too. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and have fun sewing along with me. Please, please, please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see all of our easy sewing patterns as they're released. Visit aloha-sewing-company.com, or the link is down below in the description box on YouTube to see all of our super easy sewing patterns that you can print at home so you can start to sew faster. We make sewing patterns for literally everything, from baby items, kids' clothes, decorations, holiday stuff and gifts, bags and more. And before you go, mahalo.